All right, you're welcome back, and it's still Edo Decides 2024, and it's global television. We're going to be giving you updates back to back when it comes to the gubernatorial election ongoing right now in Edo State. And right now, we'll be speaking with someone, Mr. Of course, I'm not doing it alone. I have Mr. Iyabumofege with me, and we're doing it together on Edo Decides 2024. And we have someone here all the way from Benin, Ego, right?
Ego.
Ego.
Right.
Ego. All right. We were talking with Mr. Stanley Okaka. Mr. Stanley, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's happening in Ego, community of Benin City? How is the turnout there?
In our polling unit here in Ego, that is Open University. We are making election here very peaceful. Everybody is peaceful here. There is no problem. We have some officers around us here. We don't have any problem here.
All right, but the security agents, are they so much on ground in the Ego community?
Yeah, there is security agents. They are here. They are making peace. No trouble here at all.
No trouble at all. But how is the turnout, Mr. We want to know, how is the turnout? Are people there? A lot of people?
The turnout, because you read this morning, a lot of people come. When there was rain, then go back before the army come.
Okay.
And now they are coming back again to come and cast their vote now.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I was going to ask you, I mean, Juma and I, we've been on this program since 8 o'clock this morning. One of the concerns that people have talked about, those in Edo State and even those outside of the state, has been the fear around vote buying. I mean, you have been to your polling unit this morning at Ego around at the Open University, that's around the police station, I guess. Talk to us. Did you see any indication that people may be buying votes, or there may be agents of political parties who are on the ground to induce voters?
In our place here, there is slow vote buying here. Everybody is voting normally, voting their choice. There is no vote buying here right now.
All right, Mr. Stanley, I want to ask, looking at all of these things, are people encouraged to come out? Because when you see the presence of security agents around, you'll be afraid. Now, people that are there, are they coming out? Are they interested in voting at all? Or they're just sitting at home? Or are there any motivations at all? Are people happy to come out to vote today?
Well, some people, they are afraid. They say they can't come out to vote and all. They never come around. Most people are very courageous because of the security we have about it. In telling everywhere there will be security, no problem. He encouraged most people to come out too.
Okay. Now, from Ego community, now other small communities close to you there, can you view some places around? Have you heard any stories about the turnout from other places?
Well, what I heard in other places, there is peaceful there. Just some place we have, they never get there, and it is not here yet. I don't know. Maybe they will soon make it to there. I don't know about that.
Okay, but voting has started in some other places that you have heard.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. But let me ask, the INEC officials, did they come out early enough? Were they there on time?
No, like this our unit now, they never come in time. They came I don't know whether it's because of the way they was here around 11.
Okay.
Before we started here.
Okay. All right.
I think we'd like to say a big thank you to Saturday Okaka for coming on to join us and share your insights about the election there in Edo State. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Stanley. Thank you. Have an amazing day. Thank you for being here and helping us out, getting information in Ego community. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, we just heard from Stanley Okaka now. He just spoke to us about what is happening there. It is encouraging to see that there is peace and all of that ongoing in Edo State, Benin City. I wanted to ask about, I know he's from Igweben local government area, if you heard anything about what's happening in Igweben, but maybe in the course of the program, we'll call him up and ask him if he has heard anything.
Igweben, right?
Exactly. Well, let's quickly go on a very quick break. Edo Decides continues in a jiffy. Stay tuned.
Oh, thank you everyone for staying with us. It is the live coverage of Edo 2024, the election being midwifed by INEC to decide who becomes the next governor of the state. Joining us live via phone call this afternoon from Iroa in East and Central Local Government of the state is our political correspondent, Anthony Mamodu. Anthony, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Quickly, give us a sense of what it's like in Iroa, where you are right now. First off, we understand that the candidate of the APC has voted or is about to vote there. You did us a report earlier today, but just walk us through what the development has been in the area that you're presently covering.
All right, it's been a very interesting day. This morning, the APC governorship candidate in the person of Senator Mondo Opehalo visited the Omoje of Urumi, first of all, to get his final blessings before heading straight to Udomi, the polling station where he did cast his vote. And amidst a lot of celebration around amongst his people who seem to definitely would be backing him for the top seat. Before we arrived at the venue, the INEC officials were already on ground, got everything set, and accreditation of the voters had already begun. And it meant the INEC officials were on time, the materials needed, the beavers and everything were on point. And the electorates were very excited about the fact that they started in good time before the APC governorship candidate arrived, and did also go through the same process and eventually did cast his vote. And when he spoke to the media men on ground, he expressed excitement about the fact that everything went accordingly peaceful and all stakeholders were on ground to ensure that the election was free, fair, and credible, so to say. And right now, what they're doing is just ensuring that the many voters who didn't come early are allowed to cast their vote. I also did speak with a FIDA member, Federation of International Women Lawyers, who the observer Stella Agoka, who is also still standing by my side, to get her take as regards the election process so far. She's still here. Let her just give you a brief take on how far she has seen it from 9 a.m., 8 a.m. when she was there up to now.
All right, let's hear from her.
Hello. The election.
We appreciate it. I mean, you are there on behalf of the International Federation of Women Lawyers. Would you share with us quickly what your assessment has been?
Well, my assessment has been wonderful. For the women, it has been seamless. Preference was given to the aged and the disabled, and the turnout was impressive. It has been peaceful. It has been violence-free, and the INEC officials were here on time, and by 9 they had started voting. So I was here by 8:15, and by 9 they had started voting.
All right.
So it has been peaceful so far for women, because we're mainly concerned about the women and how the election is with them, whether it is violence-free, whether they were oppressed, whether they were allowed to vote, and they were allowed to vote, they were not oppressed, the aged ones were allowed to vote first.
All right, I want to ask a question. You're like the woman leader there, right? She's
representing the International Federation of Women Lawyers, which of course is a non-governmental organization.
Yes, it is. And I wonder, what is the turnout when it comes to the women out there? How is the turnout? Is it encouraging?
The women turned out en masse to cast their votes. They came out in their numbers. In fact, not to over exaggerate, I would want to rate it 40% for the women, then 60% turnout for the men. So the turnout was good for women.
All right, I want to ask now, we hear that the presence of the security agencies are there. Let us know in Irua where we're communicating with you from now.
Yes.
is it 10 stop, or is it okay to come out, or are people they're encouraged by what they see, or what is going on per se when it comes to security wise?
Well, the security here, they have been wonderful. They are not oppressive. In fact, their presence here has encouraged people to come out. So they are just here. They are not armed, so they are just watching and ensuring that things are done orderly.
And then, aside the women, the turnout generally, how is the turnout?
Yeah, the turnout generally is good. It's good.
It's encouraging.
It's encouraging. Yes, it is. It is.
All right.
It is encouraging.
Yes, Anthony, I just want to ask you this as we allow you to go about, I was going to say your daily business, but of course it is your daily business now.
Yes, it is.
I know it's not my daily business.
No, I was talking, thank you so very much, ma'am. We appreciate you for your time and your insights. I was talking to Anthony. So Anthony, as we land now quickly, because you're going to rejoin us again until this election cycle is over. But let's talk about issues around expectation, because we understand 2.2 million votes are expected to come in, all else equal. Of course, that's what all the political parties in the ring are fighting to get a chunk of right now. When you look at turnout where you are vis-a-vis the expectation, all right, what really is the sentiment on the ground there in Irwa?
Yeah, the what? So take that again.
Oh, okay, I was actually talking to my
Anthony.
colleague.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Thank you so much for your time.
Hello.
Yes, Anthony, I was asking. I said, first of all, we understand that 2.2 million votes are in the offing. Of course, all the political parties are vying to get a chunk of these votes, which means that numbers matter, obviously. As it stands right now, how would you, what's your assessment of the turnout of voters vis-a-vis